Hi guys. Okay, so sorry I didn't make a video yesterday. I didn't get home till like 10, and then I was like tired, and then my boyfriend was like, I want to Skype, and I'm like, okay, and the next thing I know, it's like 1 in the morning, and I'm like, I'm tired, I'm going to bed, because I have to wake up at 7:30 tomorrow, because this is band camp week, and so is next week. It's not fun. I'm like really sore, and it sucks. But anyway, okay, so I'm gonna start off with, well, okay, yeah. This is the 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 Breyerfest the Breyerfest video thing. This is a really bad video. Like, I'm really brain fried right now. I'm sorry. It'll get better, I think. Anyway, but like, I'm gonna start off with people's questions that I got in the first video. Oh, and I still don't have a title, so I'm just gonna go with that makeshift title that's up there. And this is really cool. Okay, so I was smart and I made myself a list. Yeah, because I'm smart like that. I'm smarticle. And yeah. Okay, so the two questions I had both had to do with breed descriptions. And hold on. So, or like breed description cards. So I'm gonna actually talk about those. And give me a sec, because I'm gonna go actually read off the questions, because I'm awesome. Okay. Come on, computer. There you go. Yeah, you can record and let me look at YouTube videos at the same time. Come on. This is like really bad, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. That video. Okay. So, the first question I got was from Needib2, I think. That's how you say it. I don't know. Anyway, she asked, what kind of things do you have to put on your breed description card thinger? Anyway, so basically, you take a 3, since Breyer is anal about, their rules, and they're retarded, and they don't understand that they'd make it a lot easier if they didn't have half these rules that are pointless and retarded, and normally no shows have these. But anyway, so you take your note card, your blank note card, and if I can get one. There it is. Blank note card. And, okay, for breeds, like if you're in performing, if you're showing in halter with a horse that needs one, basically what you're going to want to do is, well, depending on if you're either showing that it can be this color for this breed, or you're showing that your model fits this breed. If it's fitting the breed, I would put stuff about how its conformation should be, and make sure you check this on your model that it actually matches, because judges will read it and it can totally count you off. Like, for example, like, well, this is more of a color thing, but anyway, like Brianna had a reference for a Holsteiner, and I don't know, something about it being chestnut or something, and then she got in trouble for it. I don't know, I didn't really listen, but it was at our last show and it was kind of funny. I was just like, because she was just like, oh. Anyway, so yeah, and then I would definitely include pictures if you can, because judges will be like, oh, I totally see that. And yeah, if it's for a color, I would totally include pictures on that one. Like, because I have a Morgan that, well, she's a custom, but I show her as a Morgan, and she's roan. Yes, Morgans can come in roan. They can come in every color, surprisingly. I read that, I was like, whoa! And it was actually from a breeder, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, she got second, so it was pretty cool. Anyway, so I would definitely include pictures and write down, like, what colors all they can be. You don't really need any of the confirmation unless it's kind of a weird looking horse for that confirmation. But yeah, here's an example of one. I'm actually using this at Breyerfest. As you can see, it's got this up here, the I mean, yours doesn't have to look exactly like mine. Like, it could be like this way or that way or whichever way you feel like doing it. And it can only have one picture. It can have like 20, you know what I'm saying? But here's the breed. And then I put a bunch of confirmation stuff here. And I also put like the colors and stuff. I got this out of my breed book. Breed books are thebomb.com. Anyway, and then here are my pictures down here. And they work. And then on the back, make sure you include this. They've added this year, your name, and your entrant number. Okay? Because if you don't, you're going to be in trouble, and they'll take away your reference card. They won't take away your horse, but they will take away your reference card. So yeah, in halter, 3x5 cards only. Okay, or no cards only. Okay, and in performance, you can actually use a full sheet of paper if it's 8x11, which is pretty cool. If it's got like some sort of pattern in it, trail classes, showmanship classes, horsemanship classes, and dressage, reining, anything like that really, I would include the pattern or test that's given. And I would also include what the horse is doing and highlight in the test or wherever what the, like, where it's at in the test. And if you want, you can include pictures, but you really don't have to. Yeah. And make sure your tack is really good, because, I mean, they'll really count off for poor quality tack. Or if it misfits. Like, I remember last year I was showing a horse, and it was like a historical event, and anyway, her curb chain was like just a smidgen too loose, and she's like, I'm not placing it because her curb chain is too loose. And I'm like, alright, well, Breyer put it on, and I don't feel like messing with it because this is like a limited edition set, and I don't really feel like changing it. So yeah, whatever. Alright, so my second question about it was from Horses Give You Wings 23, and she asked, hold on, she's asking about the crossbreed class. Now, I think this crossbreed class is well, they added this year because somebody asked a question on the Yahoo list about a breed description card, and then everybody got confused, and I'm like, really, guys? Really? And so, like, now everybody is, like, confused on it, except for, like, the veteran showers who know what the heck they're doing. And, so, like, everybody's confused, and they're like, what the heck? And then, blah, 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 about breed description cards. When do I use them? Do I use them for every class? Anyway, so, no, you don't use them for every class, just by the way. But they decided that for class number 3, which is, other pure part, grade, mixed breed, you know, all that stuff. And, basically they said that now we all have to use description cards for that class, which, personally, I think it's kind of retarded, because a lot of the horses in that class are actually going to be mixed breeds of, like, because this class isn't much of a variety, and, so it's going to be kind of confusing for some people, but basically, so, I mean, really, do you need, like, a quarter horse crossed with, like, a Mustang? Do you really need a description card for that? No. Because you know what a quarter horse is, you know what a Mustang is. Now imagine what's together. Or a draft and a quarter horse. Oh, look, it's a warm blood. Huh. Anyway, but you wouldn't actually show that in the sport horse class because most people don't know that it's a warm blood. Anyway, so, for this class, see, look what I wrote. I was like, oh, class number 3 equals dumb. Right there. Heh. Okay, anyway. Anyway, so basically you gotta use a breed description card, even if they know what it is. I think it's stupid, but you gotta follow the rules, and I gotta go find pictures now because I didn't make them one, but whatever. Anyway, so, when to use your description cards if it's not required in that class, which it usually isn't. That's, like, the only class that they're requiring it now. If you, like, let's say, like, this should clear up a lot for people, because, anyway, on that list, obviously, if that is not listed, or if it's not a common breed, like, if you're, like, talking about a breed and somebody's going, like, somebody who knows horses going completely blank because they don't know, they've never heard of that breed before, that's when you want to use a description card. Like, seriously, like, if it's a pretty unknown breed, I would use it. If you want to show that your horse can fit this breed, but if you didn't have a description card, they might not know, I would definitely use one. And then for a really rare color, I would definitely use one. Yeah. So I'm gonna make, it's like 10 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm gonna make a second video because for like other stuff, since I didn't make one yesterday, which I should have. And I will talk about other Breyerfest stuff other than the show. Okay. See you in the next video. Bye.